Well, we kind of like to do that, you know. So we're all set up to do that.
Yeah.
We're just minus.
A horse.
Indeed.
So did you move to here because of your work? Or?
Yeah. So we, Virginia's mum and dad had lived in Mansfield for a long time.
Yep.
And we've been going there for years and years. And I just decided to take a couple of years out of working, so we moved down there with a view to coming back at some point. And them starting high school kind of seemed to be a logical juncture. And then I started a new business kind of 18 months ago.
Yep.
So that's just kind of.
And what sort of work is that?
In IT, I work with a software product from America, and we kind of install that for.
Am I allowed to drop the whip?
Yeah, I'll pick it up.
I'm worried about my hands now.
No, you're right. No panic. He's obviously going okay for her. She doesn't need the whip.
He looks lovely. And is it? Do you do this with other horses? Kind of bring them on and
that's
tuition them.
I really quite like doing it.
That's a lot of satisfaction. Right?
I like breeding them because I like looking at my young things and wondering, you know, how they're going to go.
What they could be. Yeah.
And then I like them when they're real babies, when you start riding them, and and bringing them on to this sort of level that then they go on and do another job with somebody else.
On to the next phase of their thing. Oh,
yeah, and I figure, well, you know, I've done a good job if the person after me who's riding them, you know, goes on and has some success.
Can go on and have some fun and be competitive and.
That's right. So yeah, that's what I like to do. I run my own. I've got my own stallion and a few mares. So I'm always breeding 2 or 3.
Got a couple on the way. Got it.
Yeah. That's why I have to keep on selling to make room for the next ones coming.
Yeah. There's not an unlimited amount of space or budget to keep funding them all,
money,
and time.
Yeah.
So if you stopped, and of course it's not quite like a bucket with a hole in it, but his current state is a product of you know, a whole range of things, and you know, if you were to stop, he's going to regress somewhat. But what do you think the extent of? I mean, if you didn't ride him for 6 months and then you hopped on him, what would happen? Would he still be able to do a lot of this stuff, or would it take a few weeks?
No, he'd do it straight away.
You think he'd be quite plugged in?
So like that. So, you know, he doesn't get ridden every day, not by a long shot. But saying that, the more work he has under his belt, the better he goes.
Yeah.
That's basically it. You can't tire him out. The more hours you can spend on the back and the quality of work you can give him, the better he is.
Yeah, no, that makes complete sense.
That's what I quite like about him, because I like to work them. I don't like to just look at them in the paddock.
Yeah, no, they're not just for showpiece, are they?
With him, I just like sitting on him, and I do it.
And you know, so obviously a student, so we've got to balance how much riding, because of course this would occupy all day, every day if we were to let it.
Yeah, for sure.
So we've got to steer some time to other academic pursuits. For Steve, you know.
Oh, I know. Well, most people that come look at him are, you know, Sophie's sort of age and ability, and
looking.
You know, it's the same thing, really. Everyone's in the same boat.
Yeah.
He seems to be going very kindly for her. He's quite happy.
Well, I can tell you, this mare has been so lovely on the ground. Like literally the favourite. I've been around horses for a few years now, and she's just the most delightful creature. Yeah. But it's a wrestling match in the when she's on, and persistent and so she's probably, you know, in heaven. In heaven.
Just rearrange your hormones.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I would go down and warm up on the jump arena. Yep. Tell the others to do the same. It's nice to see him go with somebody else on him, actually.
Well, you don't get the
often.
you don't get the
Yeah.
I think the same thing when somebody's driving my car. I go, gee, that's a nice looking car.